Hey guys, it's Melissa. How are you doing today? Give this a minute and see if somebody hops on, see if my internet will keep up with me today. You can probably hear that I have a little bit of a cold. And partly that is because I had so much going on this last few weeks that it really started to just get in the way of me getting the things that are important done. And it's crazy how we can easily go back to those old patterns. I don't know if you know this, but I don't know if you know about that. I'm sure you do. It is something that, oh, you guys, I can't tell you how, when you have kids and you have somebody in your family gets sick, they don't feel good, like my husband had surgery. Um, we're traveling every weekend for volleyball, and I know that you understand this. Most of you do. It's like you just feel like you can't get enough stuff done. The day ends and you didn't get all the things that you needed to get done. In fact, a lot of times the day ends and you didn't feel like got anything done. Hope that's not you. Well, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about how that can happen in weight loss too. You've set up a good health pattern. You're feeling good about everything. And I know this can be a struggle because, you have all the right foods, but then you get busy and you don't go shopping for those foods to replace the ones that you got started off. Maybe you got off on a good start. And all of a sudden, you got so busy that you didn't have time to get some good exercise. You didn't have time to go to the grocery store and get those things you needed. Um, there was just not enough time to pay attention. And I totally understand that. That is what gets in many people's way, but it's not really the true reason why you get stuck when it comes to losing that excess weight. Now, is weight loss am I an expert in weight loss? No, I'm not. But I'm an expert at having issues with it in my past because I had eating disorders that basically ruined a good portion of my life. They took over my life. And with that, I kind of created my own expert within. I work with entrepreneurs mainly, and what I notice is that entrepreneurs are one of the first people that let their health go, they let their weight go, they don't take care of themselves, they preach self-care, they preach taking care of, yourself, and they're trying to teach that to everybody else, but many healers end up letting themselves go first. And I used to do that too. I don't do it so much now, but the reality is no matter how much we preach ease and flow in life, life has a way of throwing us many things that get in the way. I mean, like I said, your kids can get sick, you can get sick. And even if your vibration's really high, you still let yourself get run down, right? So with that, with weight, it's really something deeper. It's a root problem deeper, probably inherited or created something sometime earlier on in your life. And the overwhelm that you're feeling is more of a symptom of that early root issue. So it's not really the weight that's the problem, it's the root cause of that. So if overwhelm is sabotaging you from sticking to a weight and exercise program, from really like feeling that flow, eating properly, cooking homemade food, not going and buying, Big Macs or Happy Meals at McDonald's, right? It is taking care of yourself. It's also de-stressing because we all know that stress can cause a lot of weight, creates cortisol in your body, which collects a lot of belly fat, right? So by getting to the root cause, and I'm going to talk about overwhelm today, the overwhelm, the anxiety that brings, getting to that root cause of why you have this constant overwhelm that happens whenever you try to start a new pattern, whether it's weight loss, maybe it's a new relationship that's always sabotaged, maybe you don't have enough time for it, maybe it's just trying to stay on good health, maybe you just want to be healthy. Your business, you get so busy in your business that you don't really get your goals met because you're so busy doing so many things. Look at what it is that's keeping you overwhelmed. Look at the early memory that you have. Where is it that in your life where you felt people put a lot of excess on you? When did they put a lot of responsibility on you? Maybe you took responsibility on yourself. Why is that? Ask questions like, did I take on more than, I'm not sure this is showing up right. Why did I take on all this? Did I do it so people would accept me? Did I do it for love? Did I do it so that I would fit in? Why did you accept more responsibility and take on more than you can handle? Or maybe it's giving up some of that, delegating out, outsourcing some of those things that you have on in your life right now. I mean, some of us could hire personal chefs to come in and help with that cooking, or you can have shoppers, deliver. You could have a lot of places now deliver organic foods to your door. So there's a lot of different reasons why we don't delegate. Sometimes that's self-control issues. That's, I've got to be in control of everything. I'm not going to let this go. The issue with that, with all of this, is that you are not living in the patterns of your zone of genius. We all have gifts. We all have things that we should be, focusing on, because those things that are our zone of genius are what's going to keep us going. It's going to spread our light. We're going to shine more brightly into the world, right? So when you are spread out too thin, doing too many different things, it affects everything else. And by doing that, spreading yourself out, it's a form of sabotage. So like I said, look back earlier on in your life and see where that is sabotaging you. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and post them in the comments below too. I see we have a viewer. I can't see a lot of times the questions that are coming in because my internet's kind of wonky, so I can answer them later when I'm offline, but go ahead and post them when you think of them. But so the sabotaging thing, it's really not, like I said, when you're not eating right, when you're not exercising, when you're not doing your self-care, when you're overwhelmed and you're not getting the things you need done, it's just a symptom. It's not the true cause of what the issue is. So with weight loss, that's just a symptom of something deeper. If you've gained weight and you're not losing it, or if you do the yo-yo patterns, that's just a symptom. And you need to look deeper at where that started. So looking back on early childhood is where I usually start. I mean, as early as kindergarten. Sometimes you might have younger siblings that you took care of and you were constantly put in the responsibility of them. That could be something that you're taking on still. So you're not living in your zone of genius. You're getting overwhelmed. You're getting so much anxiety going on. So that's hitting you two different ways. You're sabotaging your goals because you don't have time to meet them, right? You don't have time to prep for your meals. You don't have time to take your walks. So it's sabotaging in that way, right? But it's also creating a lot of stress. And stress alone, by itself, it makes it really hard to lose excess weight. So I thought this was a good time. In one of my groups, the Be Abundant Now community, this is one of the topics we talked about last summer, and it was really helpful to my tribe. So I thought, you know what, it's getting close to summer again. I wanted to reintroduce this in my program, Breaking Weight Blocks. And it is not a weight loss program. It's not an exercise program. It's getting to the root cause of why you aren't losing the weight or why you go up and down over and over again. And it's going to get to that root cause so that you can get rid of the symptom of the weight and be happier and healthier. Because when you work on those symptoms, the root cause of those symptoms, you're actually working on so many more things. Because once you start getting rid of that overwhelm, what happens? Your business, you're able to dial in your business better. You're able to get in there and get those tasks done that you need to get done. 1, 2, 3, 4, instead of, oh, I've got 200 things to do today. You've only got a few. You know what needs to be done. You dial it in, you zone in, I'm going to get this done because these are important things to get done. You feel like you're in your zone of genius. You're outsourcing the things that you don't need to do, or you're putting them on for a different day. You're not denying that they're there, but they're not important. So when you get these things cleared out by using my techniques to clear out those root causes, it settles you down. Your autonomic nervous system balances out. You feel that you're able to breathe again, and then you're able to think. The stress lowers just by itself. Lowering that stress, what did I say before? Helps lower that cortisol levels, helps you start to be able to let go of that weight again. The fear is gone. You're not holding those the stress, in fat cells on the outside of your body, and you're able to create that balance again. So I'm going to go ahead and post in the comments here about the program because I do have a really special deal right now. Now, I did create this as more of a way for you to get to know me better in an affordable way because I really want you guys to get to know this work. It's something that's transformational. It can help you on so many levels. This topic is on weight, because I know that that's something that a lot of us struggle with, going up and down, up and down, up and down. But like I said before, I wonder if that, it's not even showing it's going up. If you don't see it, I'll post it in a couple minutes. But when you are focused on weight, you're focusing on everything else too. It's just like with anything in your life. When you focus on clearing a main issue in your life, it's going to help you in so many other areas as well. So this is a passion of mine. I love working with people on clearing the root cause of their issues, whether it's trapped emotions that are stuck even in body parts. Like I had an issue with my neck the other day, and I started working out, why is this trapped here? What's coming up to heal? This is a journey. It's not just a one and done fixer-upper. It's a journey. As you get through these layers, you'll find that life feels easier. You feel more flow. And on those days where you're really hitting the flow, it feels like what I call Einstein time. You get a million things done that day and you don't even feel tired. You're like, what happened? We want more days like that. And by starting clearing these root causes, these root issues, these heart issues, this is where you're going to be able to start cleaning your life up and really getting your journey dialed in to what you want. You'll be able to see your goals clearer. You'll be able to set those goals easier, and you'll be able to reach them faster. So whatever that is, this Breaking Weight Blocks is a great way to start. And until Wednesday, I think Wednesday midnight, it's on sale for half price, and it's already ridiculously low. Usually a program like this, I would charge probably 5 times what I'm charging in this. But like I said, this is more of a sampler for you to see what I do with my clients in different programs. And I really wanted to give it to you to really try it out and just get to know me better in my work, okay? If you have any questions after you've watched the replay of this or anything, let me know. And I'm more than happy to answer them, okay? I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Bye.